Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Let's do a late night live. I just felt like coming on, having an evening coffee with you guys, and that's that. We're approaching the new year. Are you going to get a notification, I wonder? Will it go out? It's 11:11. I'll have you know. Okay, there it is. Right on time at 11:11. Cat's decided to have a good claw at the stairs. Cats have just woken up. Good evening. Okay, so it's 11:11. I feel like coming on and having a coffee with you. Why not? Why not indeed? Okay. Lily. We can pull some cards, see what the story is tonight. I feel like the Divine Masculines are getting a bit of a ball bashing, and not in a good way. Okay, let's have a look at the affirmations. I know the readings I've been doing, personal readings, been a bit harsh on the old masculines. Shouldn't call you old. The old version of the distorted masculine, I should say. Okay. You're becoming a man, boy. And there's not much you can do about it. I've got the affirmators for some reason. There's one card. Two cards. Three. These are really good things to focus on, guys. Good affirmators. The first one is positive thinking. In the garden of my mind, I water the good thoughts and weed out the bad ones. I throw in forgiveness and empathy seeds by the handful if I want, and I take a lawnmower to that jealousy and resentment patch. I'm a pretty badass mind gardener. Positive thinking will get you everywhere. Hi, Laurie. How are you on this lovely evening? Evening, Lucy. I'm finally feeling better. How awesome. Did you go for a walk? Has friend put it, what can't you stomachache anymore? What's causing you burdens? How a friend put it, what is it that you can't stomach anymore that's causing you burdens? Positive thinking. We're weeding out all those negative thoughts. It says in the garden of my mind, I water the good thoughts and weed out the bad ones. Evening tea, Rose. Big kiss back to you. Then we have no need to do. Now, I actually felt like this was the feminine's energy. There's and in the You've Got This cards, there's a quote that says something about not filling your minds with ugly thoughts. That was jumping to mind. Don't fill your beautiful mind with ugly thoughts. Okay. So we're growing beautiful things. Then we've got, which I feel like is the masculine energy, no need to do. I'm exactly where I need to be, exactly when I need to be. There's nothing more I need to do. I mean, yes, there will always be laundry and taxes, but in terms of my life's path, I don't need to do anything because I am already here. I take a deep breath, relax, and trust. And then I do the laundry. then do the laundry. Don't you worry yourself with those taxing thoughts. So do this, do that. And the Divine Masculine, he's just hanging out here in his hammock. Why? Because he's already here. I don't need to do anything because I am already here. And that's in italics now. I take a deep breath, relax and trust, and then do laundry. Good man, domesticated. Then we have gratitude. And I feel like both of you. I feel like you're coming out of the blues. And then we're coming into the yellow here, the sunshine. Oh, you've both got it here as well. So it's like the divine masculine's resting. He's not doing this, he's not doing that, he's just chilling out. That feels like taking today's guidance about finding that quiet space to go within so that it can shine a light on all areas of your life. Okay, they've both got like, well, he's got himself a yellow hammock and she's got herself a nice yellow t-shirt. No victim on that t-shirt. And then we have gratitude. Tapping into music, most definitely, because that looks like a radio, doesn't it? Singing in the shower. I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a wonderful feeling. I'm happy again. Today, I am grateful for all of the little things. Even when the big things suck, there are always plenty of little things I can be at least a little bit grateful for. Oh, I can be at least a little grateful for, like hot showers and music. And the fact that humans invented an internet and I'm allowed to do whatever I want to. Oh, okay. And I'm allowed to do whatever I want to. You tell them, divine masculine. And the fact that humans, in capitals, invented an internet and I'm allowed to use it whenever I want to, using fingers and thumbs to do whatever I think them to do at any given moment. And that's what I felt with coming on. Just felt this urge to come on at 11:11. It is 17 minutes past now, and we are grateful. Hi, Moon Cookie. Hey, Lucy, I just finished this morning's reading. Have you? Okay, well, I felt like I was drawn just to, well, I finished my work for the day. So it's like I felt drawn to come on and have a coffee with you. I've got a chocolate sauce. I did have pudding before I come on. Chocolate fudge pudding with custard, double cream, and then squirty cream on top. Made myself a coffee. I'll catch up with the tribe. Hello, my dear Channel of Love tribe. I do feel like I'm coming out of the blues, but that's awesome, Laurie, with that lovely yellow love heart there. Moon Cookie, I told my DM to trust me and to trust the process. He was like, what does that mean? I hope he figures it out. Yeah. All these kind of things that we say to our divine masculines, Moon Cookie, we're not sure. I mean, it might make sense to me, but they can kind of look at you as if to say, what are you talking about? What do you mean? Well, let's hope that they do figure it out. There's only so much we can kind of, I don't even feel that we could really tell them so much, couldn't we? But we know that we're bombarding with it, but that is kind of like a typical, what does that mean? I had McDonald's holiday pudding pie. I haven't been to McDonald's in such a long time. Did you? Holiday pudding pie. I've been eating mince pies with like cream on top. They taste like Christmas pudding. Too funny, MC. Really is too funny. But true. Not true. He just thinks you're a crazy loon. We know you're not crazy, Moon Cookie. Does he know you talk cat? Oh, Moon Cookie, what's going on with two ladies dancing and the feminine symbol? Did you put that up there like that? Or did it change something? Because it seems to be changing our emojis. It's 11:11 all the time. I text him at the same time. Subtle message, like text him. 11:11 all the time. No, it changed. What was it that you put? Moon Cookie. Because normally it's a lady shrugging. Shrugging. Last time I said it, it felt like it was a masculine struggling. Okay. It's the feminine shrugging, and it comes up with the masculine shrugging with the feminine symbol. Ah. What don't you know about, Laurie? Okay, well, let's have a look a bit more. Just the two ladies and a heart. Oh, the heart turned into the feminine. You've got the feminine symbol there. Did it do it again, Laurie? Why does it do that? Oh, it changed. We figure it out, don't we? I love it. What would we do without all the signs and synchronizations? That's why I love the channel. It's nice to come on. It's like we can put it all together. YouTube did it. It does. It does, Moon Cookie. It does. I wonder if it does it on the emojis here. Hold on, because it has like custom emojis. Hold on. Can I? Oh shit! What did I do? Okay, let's. Oh, they're a bit different. Oh no, I think I can use these ones. What am I looking for? Oh, it's a bit. It's coming up with elbow bump. Why would it say that? Elbow bump. I've clicked on the little. Where was the elbow bump? Where did that go? Elbow bump? What does an elbow bump look like? Okay, let me find. What am I going for? Let's go for. Oh, here we are. Right, come here. What happens if you shrug the man? Is that the man there? Let's shrug him. Are you good? Oh, you have put it there. Is that it? Let's just put the shrugging man. How do I do this? Enter. Has that changed that into a feminine with the masculine key? I clicked the shrugging man. He's got a blue top on. It's given me the orange top lady with the masculine's key. Right, let's try the lady. She's orange top. Person shrugging, it says. Okay, and then that's it, isn't it? Enter. Boom. It's not doing it with that. It's changed it now. So it's not touching my feminine one now. Right, let's try it again. Hold on. There's someone with a purple top on. Let's try you. I can't tell. Oh, that's a woman shrugging. Who was these other guys then? Man shrugging, person shrugging. Right. Woman shrugging. Let's do the woman. Changed it. So it changes the woman shrugging. And then I believe it changed. I'm going to try it again. Man, green top. I've definitely got the man. Yeah, he changed. Okay. So masculine and feminines. Woman shrugging. And that's the but what it does is it changes it into person shrugging. So it changes it from the masculine to a person shrugging. Weird. So not feminine or masculine. Because when I put it over that symbol, it says person shrugging. That's the person with the orange top, then the green or blue, whatever, it says man shrugging. And then the purple lady, it says woman. One. Okay. Still don't make sense of the dancing women though. Well, is there any men dancing, Moon Cookie? Is there any? What happens if you put the men dancing? Oh, please do. That would be funny. Let's see the men dancing and what they evolve into. See, on your phone, it's like different emojis and that. Oh, it's just a different layup. So 2 dancing girls. Is there any of them that have dancing men, Moon Cookie? I can have a look. The cha-cha lady don't change. Right, okay, she doesn't. But Moon Cookie's put these 2 together dancing. Yeah, definitely. Our energies do need to be integrated. It's time. Oh, hold on. What are these people? People with bunny ears. Men with bunny ears. That's what it says. Woman with bunny ears. Okay, so let's try men with bunny ears. Boom. Boom. Oh, come up with the masculine key. That was men with bunny ears. Females with bunny ears. Come up with the masculines. Oh no, that come up with the feminine key. That one's why does it give you the key afterwards? Men with bunnies. Right, now I'm going with people with bunny ears. Okay, it's kind of like showing you the sex next door to them. Sex next door. But changes it with the feminines, I believe. Or it's just using the generic one and showing you whether it's masculine or feminine. But it seems to, with the shrugging, it seems to swap them around. Right, bunny. A man with a vibrator. He's vibrating. Okay. Oh, it's two men dancing and two women dancing. Yeah, but you can't really see that. It's only because it kind of brings up what the emoji is. Transgender emoji, political correct emojis. Yeah. Ears is what you're saying. What the bunny ears, they vibrate really fucking fast, don't they? Right, okay. Good vibration. Oh, okay. I can't really see that. I'm done now with trying to work that out. It is what it is. How do I come off this now? I started woman in motorized wheelchair. And I was just stuck on it. If I can show you what I'm showing you, I'm moving my cursor around, but in the little box it shows, but there isn't a cursor over an emoji, but it's saying woman, woman underscore in underscore motorized underscore wheelchair. Why does that take me to the feminines are immobilized? What, the masculines are mobile? I did say that they don't need to do anything because they're already here. Let's have a look into some tarot cards. Any preference to any tarot cards, guys? You can choose if you want. How do I get rid of this? I think I can still see your comments. I don't know how to get rid of the chat thing now. Oh, I think I'll go there. That's it. Just needed to click on the keyboard. Right, let's get rid of that. That's just any particular tarot card you feel drawn to for me to use tonight, guys. When the cats are standing up, but it looks like they're sleeping, I reckon they're meditating. Are you meditating over there? Tia? Are you meditating? Do you want to come up and say hi? I thought you was with Emily. Right, okay. No response from you guys. I'll decide then. Psychic tarot. Laurie, my mum would say to me straight away, don't say what, say pardon. I was just asking whether or not anyone wanted to choose any tarot cards for me. Oh, bless you. It's just an automatic thing that comes up. It's like programming. Don't say what, say pardon. Is my mum coming through? Oh boy, she was strict. She was when it comes to manners, and swearing. Was not allowed to swear. Made up for it later on. I wonder what the cards have to say tonight. I wonder too, Moon Cookie. Seeing as we've, they're keeping that undercover a bit. Seeing as we had the no need to do, and that card is really like, again, I picked up the three energies. The gratitude was both parties. Do I have any grey poison? What's grey poison? So gratitude, I felt was both of the energies. No need to do. I'm exactly where I need to be, exactly when I need to be. There's nothing more I need to do. I mean, yes, there will always be laundry and taxes, but in terms of my life's path, I don't need to do anything because I am already here. I take a deep breath, relax, and trust, and then do laundry. Yeah, I done the laundry as well after my pudding before I come on. Otherwise, it has to dry overnight, doesn't it? Then I forget, and then it's in the washing machine all night long, and then it needs to be re-washed, and it's just a bigger ball ache. Oh, I forgot if I meant mustard. You know the one I mean? Mustard. Oh, I forgot. See, I meant mustard. No, I don't. Okay, so the only reason I'm saying that is we have the masculine here with awareness, the magician's energy that come up twice today. I had Master Manifestor come up from the channel of love cards, and then we had the magician in the energy where he was like holding his hand up, holding up the symbols. See, they're fucking around with our symbols, trying to get messages through to us. Okay, so we have the awareness. And they're aware that they're exactly where they need to be. And exactly when they need to be there. There's nothing more I need to do. I mean, yes, there will always be laundry. We know about the bloody laundry and taxes. Let's not talk about them. And in terms of my life's path, I don't need to do anything because I'm already here. So what are they waiting for? Speak up. That was hidden. They're waiting to speak up. Now, this is the only deck I have that has the chakra cards in it. And they've taken out the court cards. So you can't really see who the characters are, not unless they show themselves like the magician here. The veil has been parted. There's awareness here. Alignment with divine. Crown chakra open. And they're open to suggestions. Divine suggestions. That's nice. So Moon Cookie, yes. I reckon he's going to figure it out. They're open to divine suggestions. You're telling me, Moon Cookie, that your divine masculine's not going to go away and, even if he doesn't know what you mean, he's not going to go away and try and work out what you meant. You would, wouldn't you? If he had said something like that to you. Throat chakra. Awareness. They are aware that it's nearly time to talk. At the moment, they're not doing much. Hi, Bond. Just breathe. Hi, peeps. She's listening. Hi, Bond. How are you doing? Okay. Divorce. Where's that just come in, Laurie? I believe the first card, this was my mood for Christmas. You believe that the first card, I don't need to, that card. I don't need to do anything. Everything is as it should be. Yeah, that's a good energy, isn't it? T-Rose, high vibes, no matter the situation, of course, T-Rose. Laurie's, divorce. Okay. Bond, just breathe. Hi, peeps. Laurie, divorce. You don't need to get a divorce, do you, Laurie? Not your concern, then. Unless it's you that obviously needs to get a divorce. I don't believe you need to get a divorce, do you, Laurie? You're young, free and single, are you not? I saw Temple Toad on chat and then gone. Where is she? No. Carol. Just call her. Carol. She could be. She normally lays in the tub, sits there silently. She'd see like Bond, just chilling. Just chilling. No, 2 years on the 21st. Okay, so divorce. Not something that you need to do, is it? No. That's good, isn't it? Like that you don't need to go through that. Okay. My DM is a hard nut to crack. No, it's not. No, it's not. You mustn't tell yourself that. Okay. Any negativity, you could get seriously like a bit of a bash. When I come on, I said I felt like the divine masculines were getting a bit of a ball bashing. And I was considering something. Well, I wasn't. I was just thinking it over in my mind, and it wasn't funny because I actually got bashed. And I can tell you the 2 words that I said that I will not use anymore because it's not true. What I was saying, not in the way that I just realised that I have to be really careful with my words, even if we're joking around. Okay, even if we're joking around. And I was thinking about the connection. It was like, this is just so unhealthy. And it was like, bash. I can't even remember what I bashed myself in, but it was on the cover. And as I moved the cover, something come up and clapped me in the face. It was like, okay, I won't say that word unhealthy. So I started to focus on all the things that are actually healthy rather than focusing on the unhealthy things. And then I used the word toxic. And I tell you what bashed me in the fucking teeth. This. It went, I was like, okay, don't use the word unhealthy and don't use the word toxic. It's just our divine counterparts are not unhealthy and they're not toxic, even though sometimes I just speak for myself, shall I? You can feel like that and think this is just so unhealthy. It's just, maybe this is just a toxic situation I got myself into. And it was like a cloud. It was like, you're not had to do that. Like, no. So Moon Cookie, you might get a little bit of a slap for that one. It's a hard nut to crack. No, they're not. And they're not toxic and they're not unhealthy for us. Actually, they've probably done us the biggest favour ever. And I don't believe that anyone else could have done that. Could have helped us to wake up, realise our worth, our value, not tolerate shit, including from them, to be able to stand up to them. And now we find ourselves in this beautiful position. No negative words, positive thinking. We go back to the first card because I just found it quite funny. And most of the time I do it in jest. I got a bollocking the other day because I told you guys, if you was on games night, that you was trash. Helping me work out. It's like, Lucy, you can't say that to them. I didn't mean it like that. You know, when you kind of say, oh, you're absolutely useless. Like, yeah, don't say that. It's hard, guys. It's all done programming. Anyway, positive thinking, okay? In the garden of my mind, I water the good thoughts and weed out the bad ones. I throw in forgiveness and empathy seeds by the handful if I want, including to myself. And I take a lawnmower to that jealousy and resentment patch. I'm a pretty badass mind gardener. So I don't know whether or not that helps you out. Listen, I'll tell you the truth. It's like, of course, those thoughts go, you know, you kind of wonder whether or not. But when you actually have a look at the whole scheme of the thing, and it was it a scheme? Well, it got you to grow, didn't it? Hi, Marco. You have a headache. Go to your inbox and I've sent your reading over. There you go. It's an hour. It might be able to help you with your headache. I actually speak to you about, in your reading that I've sent over to you, I actually speak to you about the advice I would give to someone, even if they come to me with a headache. Evening, Marco. Hope you're doing well. Okay. Right, positive. Right, we've finished this part, haven't we? Yeah. I told my son's father he was a no count. What does that mean, Moon Cookie? Should you have told him that? Does that say breathe without the R? Laurie. Bond, soak your feet, Marco, and put ice on the back of your neck. Drink water. There you go. Look at all this divine feminine guidance coming in for you, Marco. Moon Cookie's just getting it out quickly. Marco, I hope you feel better. Aren't they beautiful, Marco? Let's carry on with this. So we have the awareness. The awareness that one's needing to talk soon. Cheers, Bond. No alcohol tonight. You guys aren't getting me again. I soon downed that drink the other night, didn't I? Cheers. Tribe. Here's to 2021. Who's excited? Like, really excited. I am really excited. I just feel like there's going to be this fresh energy coming in. Right, let me just work out a bit more. Well, now we have the divine masculine who's standing his ground. He's taking it on. He's facing the world. Communing with the divine. He's looking on top of the world, really. Master of the universe. He-Man. Why would a cat, like, knock herself against the cupboards as she kind of ran past? It's a bit bizarre. How's your coordination over there? It's like they're just finding their legs. And then we have mental conflict. Why do we have this here? I told my son's father he was is that say no count? And then count on him for anything. That you can or that you can't count on him for anything. If you can't count on him for anything, stating it's not going to change that. These are little things that we have to, regardless of who they are, we have to watch that if we kind of state that I can't count on you for anything, then that's all they're going to show up with. And I think that's like with anyone. I even catch myself saying, oh, they'll never change. It's like, what an attitude to have. And it's like, we don't even like really, really mean it. We don't think about it, do we? But these words are so powerful. I even have to pull my children up. I'm like, don't joke about that. It's not even funny to kind of, you have to be careful what we state. Our words are powerful. So the words we all get put together, whether we say them at different time or at once, it still gets absorbed in our mind. Yeah. Oh, the words we say all get put together. Yeah. And I'm just realizing how powerful they are. Seriously, I'm getting like a proper little slap every time I'm a bit naughty here. Hi, Cynthia, if you're watching. I can always tell if Cynthia posts. She might be watching. She doesn't tend to speak up much, but I know that she's normally, well, she's always there watching. I just saw her flash up, putting something on Facebook on our group. Okay. Yes, Laurie, after I press the send button, the words run together. Ah. Is that what happened to your words back when you were speaking to Marco? And must be. Maybe we need to take a breath, those breather gaps. Maybe we need to take a breath before we actually state something. But they're so powerful, even in our minds. Okay. Remember, don't pray for things to be easier. Pray for us to be stronger. Yeah. We got it together, MC. Okay. So we have this mental conflict. Awareness, throat chakra, stand your ground. Then comes the mental conflict. I'm going to find out a bit more. There's a card here. It's just on my lap. Wow. I said about how we feel like we're getting over the blues. Well, all I can see here is the third eye chakra. So we're moving up, guys. Throat chakra. Then you move up to the third eye. Then crown. How do you get there? Strong, courageous. By being strong, courageous, standing your ground, knowing your worth, taking it on. Then we've got mental conflict. And I actually feel like, have a look at this. Do you think that's a universe? What is it he's looking at? I feel actually it's the energy of the sun. But the colouring reminds me of actually what's going on in his head. Mental conflict. I use just a touch of divine. Mental puzzle. We are all one after all. Yes, we are. I use just a touch of divine. What for, Bond? I'm looking for, I keep being drawn to the Tarot Mucha. So let's use these to clarify. It's 1:45. Let's go soon. Turn into a pumpkin. No, don't say that, Lucy. If I'm not here tomorrow, guys, I've like shapeshift into a pumpkin. I might not know how to get back out of it. Oh my goodness, please, someone just close my mouth. I reckon I'll make a really nice pumpkin pie though. What do you reckon? Make sure you eat me up. Don't let me go to waste. I'll get the girls to send you over some. If I could stand in front of my moon photo, it would look like the card. Mirroring. Got to work out this mental conflict. You turn into the Empress at midnight? Oh my goodness, I have like 53 minutes. I don't have 53 minutes, Lucy. I have 13 minutes. Are you sure now, Laurie? You're not playing with me, are you? Empress, pumpkin. Let me just put my head down for a moment and have a look at this message here. So, the Divine Masculine is in the Magician's energy and he is aware. Tell me more. Now, he's working towards something. His craft, new beginnings also. He's got some things dangling in the air. So there are some things that are up in the air. 4 things that are up in the air and 4 things that are on the earth, on the ground. Interesting. It's definitely mirroring, isn't it? Look, there's 4 pentacles hanging from the air. Are they all hanging? Hold on. This one seems to be... Has he hit that with his hammer? And it's up in the air, look. Where's this one attached to? The tree trunk? I actually feel like that's a reminder. You know, whilst you're busy, I feel like that's some kind of medal that you've kind of put up to remind you of your progress as you climb up. Because he's got 2 here. We saw the progression of this. 5, 6, 7. By chance, we have 3 pentacles that look like they are on the tree trunk. There's 3 that are hanging in the air. Third eye would make sense because that's your signs. Synchronization. Stand your ground. That's definitely communing with the divine. But we've got a big gap here, haven't we? Root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus. That will give you the willpower, the push. Then we've got the heart. And I've got the throat and the third eye here on the table. What's he working on? Well, the throat chakra come first. So speaking up. And then I feel like he has 1 left here. Depends what order he's going in. There's like a few things up in the air. It might not be the correct order. Being able to speak and then seeing the signs. I feel like the masculine seeing the signs. Seeing as today's video was called All Clued Up. See the signs, then decide to speak up. So not really speaking up regarding working out the signs. It's like, I don't really want to ask any more questions about that. A bit like your DM, I suppose. Well, what's that supposed to mean? I suppose he did actually ask you. Interesting. Well, anyway, we have the masculine. I'm going to be here all night if I just keep stopping and looking too much into these. There's that burning bush again coming through, which is like Moses. It's like Jesus. Jesus, where's Jesus coming to it? This is Jesus, not even Moses. And God's come down to speak to his son. Because it's time he becomes a man. Throat chakra. 2 cards. Happy. About actually being happy to speak out loud was coming up. We've got the most positive card in the deck, and all I can see is this positive thinking. So I want to actually say the Divine Masculine wants to speak up about he now has like this positive mental attitude. And let you know that he's a pretty badass mind gardener. He's been watching his thoughts. So I actually feel like he feels proud. He's got some kind of medal up to remind himself, some medal message. It's an achievement that's keeping him going. Why do I feel it has something to do with a rocket ship? Ah, I know what that could be. Do you know, that's actually taking me, I want to say, to, I'm trying to think of like the actual name of the ship. So you're going to have, I will apologise if I get it wrong. But when I went to the Kennedy Space Center, so when I went to visit NASA, I got a keychain, and I think it was for the Atlantis rocket, and a little, what are they called? Yeah, one of those, what they call them tags that they have, silver ones. You have them engraved, and it says on it, failure is not an option. The Atlantis rocket, that's what it took me to. In the background. Failure is not an option. And I believe it was for Atlantis. Not an option. Not this lifetime. That's a nice message. Oh, it's got some rocket fuel. Some passionate rocket fuel, look. And that's what you need, isn't it? It's like the force that gets it going. Lift off. It's time for lift off. Right then. And we actually got to see like a lift off as well. Is that what they call it? It was taking supplies up there to the space station. And that was good. It wasn't the closest you could be, but we was the second closest. It was good. I mean, you have to wait around. It doesn't like go off on time and that, and it could be cancelled at any moment, but not when we went. We actually got to see it, which was, although it had lifted off before you could actually hear like the commentaries in the background, but it had already, because of the delay, it had already lifted off. Anyway, you got the power. Right then, let's carry on. So we got some lift off. We got some rocket fuel. I'm a rocket man. I haven't seen that film. Okay, but positivity. That's the name of the game. Does it mean anything to you? Listen, Divine Feminines, as long as you get it, that that's the name of the game, positive thinking, you start to like really understand how you can't allow your Divine Masculine to like bring you down. That's just, it just fucks up your own manifestations. So whether or not they get it, or whether they get it or not, you do. Third eye chakra. So now we have the symbols coming in for them. I got the power, which means also your Divine Masculine can have the power. And you have to remember, this is given to you. And it's like, this is a gift of awakening, of enlightenment. You've got to do the work. You've got to be prepared to do the work. So, third eye chakra. Let's have a look at this. Third eye's opened. Now you'll be able to see the visions, the signs, the synchronicities, all the clues. It's the aha moment. Your faith and belief just grows stronger and stronger. How could it not? You only need to turn on the television, the radio, open up a book, go outside, look at a number plate, the signs, synchronizations, what people are talking about. It's all there. Ooh, and it's kind of fucking with the divine masculine, the devil's here. I actually feel like playing devil's advocate here. Do I believe? Don't I believe? Well, failure is not an option, so you will get through this, and this too shall pass. Divine masculine I'm talking to here. Interesting, because the devil's holding the Lovers. The divine feminine, she looks very much more comfortable than what the masculine does. He's kind of, his body language is not great. He's like inclining away. What's going through is the divine feminine looking at him going, you can kiss my ass. I told you positivity would get you everywhere. Watch what you say. Pride. Will the divine masculine let pride get in the way? What? Because he was not correct on this occasion. Overworking, having a busy, hectic lifestyle, making sure that you have the money in the house, you're able to provide to others, you put yourself last, you work, you basically leave school, get a job, get married, have kids, retire and die. Oh, in between, pay for your kids' education, make sure they're all right, and don't worry about yourself one bit. You're wrong. That's not the way to play the game. Check out the book, How to Play the Game of Life. Might just be called The Game of Life, but how to play it. Do your research. I thought you guys were good at doing research. I thought you liked to know it all. You actually don't know much, do you? So I was going to call myself like a, like such a name. I was going to call myself like a, I see you next Tuesday. Lucy, well, I'm sorry. Men like to think that they know it all. Obviously they don't. And then pride gets in the way. What? Because maybe a feminine clocked on before you did. But then comes that quote, failure is not an option. Then you'll have to accept that some things are very much unknown. And now the masculine is listening to the feminine. Once he's swallowed his pride. Maybe from the shadows. But if there's one thing the masculine does want to know, and that's what you know, divine feminine, he might go off and use it as his own, okay, just to save face, save his ego. But he's learned a lot from you. There's going to be more of an asset to him when he can actually accept that, and acceptance. Not that the feminines are a stronger species, they are not. Divine masculine, you're here to like rule the world. No one's taking that position. But how you go about it, you might just need the feminine's intuition, guidance when it comes to that. It's teamwork is what makes the dream work. Anyone up for making a movie? I so want to make a movie. I have this urge to like write a script, write a screenplay. I like to do that, and then I actually want to be in it. I'd like to be on stage. I'd like to be like, yeah, on the big screen. In a movie. Yeah. Do you think I'll be good? I reckon I'll be good. I've got to have a good part, though. I don't want to be like a baddie or a miserable person or anything like that. So, where was we, Lucy? I don't know. I get a little bit distracted. Stand your ground. This is what's causing the conflict, okay? That's how Adam lost Lilith, isn't it? The one that was made from the same earth as him. They were equal. In the end, he ended up having Eve that was made from his rib. equal's better. You're equal because it's like the yin yang, which means you are opposites, but when you come together, it's just perfect, rather than someone that's made exactly like from you. There's no learning within that, is it? Is it? Is there? And you know what happened with Adam and Eve? Went a bit tits up, didn't it? Kids didn't turn out too great either. Lucy, well, one was a murderer, murdered like his own brother out of jealousy. Seriously. Lilith just went and hung out with the angels. I don't blame her. Am I being a bit harsh? Okay, Laurie, unconditional love is what makes the world go round. I love you, divine masculines. You will get there. But sometimes you do need like a reality check. You need a checkup from the neck up. Your ego and pride gets way in the way. The divine feminine only has the best interests. Your best interest at heart. Otherwise, she'd just go on and be, well, you know the deal when it comes to the divine feminine is a success and she knows that. And she can carry on and do that solo. And she will carry on to do that. But she understands the benefit of being paired up with the right match, with the right flame. She's not silly and she's not daft. Now, you, divine masculine. Mental conflict. Okay, Laurie, I will be divine light. Are you just sending me little reminders? Whether just me or with another, I will be divine light. That's what my name means. Come on, Lucy, you was given the name of light. Yes, I know, I try my hardest. Love me do. You know I love you. I'll always be true. So please, love me do. Let me read some of your comments. Let's just give this a bit of a breather because we need to go on to this next. Well, love me do. If the divine feminine didn't care about you, she wouldn't be here to keep kind of getting on your back, dropping these little hints, little prods and pushes, because she wants you to excel. Okay, in your own right. That word keeps coming up all day today. Being vulnerable seduces the divine. I think that's Rumi. Very much. Very much. And that's what we have to kind of, I'm quite a hard-shelled person when I need to be, not wanting to allow people close. I don't feel like I'm like that anymore. Anytime I feel fearful, and you know when you're fearful, or you know that oh shit, you've got to open up. I just try and face it. It's like, no, I need to have a look at that if that's how it's affecting me. Okay. You turn into the Empress at midnight. It's 4 minutes past. I'm still here. It's awesome. Yes, at midnight. Poof. Is that what happened? No, I was like calling myself, like feeling as if I was being a bit harsh with the guys. Empress of the Pumpkin Patch, the Children of the World, or the DFs. All of them. Okay. Did we work out what Bomb was saying there of all our rocket ships? We've got the power. Blockchain, Laurie, there is no delete. What's that mean? Blockchain. Right, I'm still here. I'm driving, now listening. Breathe, Man Cookie. It's like not leaving gaps between her words. There's a new series coming out on cable, Witches and Vampires. On cable? The cable guy. Okay, on cable. I have Netflix. Is it on there? Laurie. And you're in a different country, so it doesn't even mean that it'll be on mine. Interesting though. Witches and Vampires. Love yourself first. Laurie said that's him. Why? It's so important. It will clear generational karma. Yes, it will. Because we feel so good together, nothing compares. Nothing compares. Nothing compares. To you. You are every day, Lucy. Thank you. What? Like a C-U-N-T? I try not to be. I can be. I've learned to try and tame it. But sometimes I have to be a bit hard in my mission work. I know that. And I say things that maybe other people might not feel confident enough to say. Anyway. Unconditional love is what makes the world go round. I will be divine light, whether just me or with another. You are Lucy. Like light or the other one. I want him to be free. No, it's not on Netflix. Okay. Interesting. Right, let's get back to this then. How long have I been on for? 55 minutes, 36 seconds. On screen every day. Here, you're a star. I know! This is my home. I love it. I love it. And my confidence just has built and built. It doesn't really... I can whack on the camera and start chatting. I don't need a script and I feel completely comfortable. I mean, it's done me the world of good, hasn't it? Last 2 years? Longer than that. Over 2.5 years now, I've been on YouTube. And I've been on YouTube a lot this year, considering. Yeah, I have tried to show up mostly every day. I try and take a couple of days off every now and again. You guys know that. But I'm here to serve, and it just feels, well, it's not even like a job. It's just natural. I like chilling with you, Lucy. Oh, that's awesome, Bond. Bond, do you remember like our bonnet contest? Do you remember that? Beautiful bonnet you sent in and tea roses. I found the photos of them the other day. And Jason, I wonder how Jason's getting on. I'm sure he's all good. We haven't heard from Jason for a while, but that doesn't mean he's not checking in with us. Hi, Gal Gal, Shiny Love. I love it. Can I write a song called Shiny Love? Yeah. I've been thinking so much. Like, my actual brain's just been going into like screenplays and songwriting, poetry. The other night, seriously, I didn't even have a pen and paper, and I was like, all this stuff was just rolling out, and it's like, Lucy, you need to write this down. And yeah, there's a lot going on. Yes, our Easter bonnets. That was fun. I enjoyed doing that. We've had quite an awesome year, really. And I feel because we've kind of been, well, I've been trying to show up in our world, this world. It's kind of really, I don't know about you guys, but it's really helped me, like, kind of not focus on that other nonsense out there. And yeah, it's been beneficial this year. I feel the channel's been beneficial. So good things are bound to come, guys. Okay. And not just that, you guys keep each other like going. You're the tribe. That's why I like the premieres and use lot chatting. I can't wait till I meet you all. It's going to be amazing. I'm writing about the journey of a little red wagon. That's amazing. I love writing. You've been writing a lot, or even just texting words on notes in my phone if I have no paper. Yeah, but Laurie, like, I'm going to sleep and this stuff's coming out. So I actually want to go to sleep. Yes, productive creativity is an entirely different distribution. I just watch all of these programs that are on telly. They have so many good messages. I just don't actually feel that they're like, how do I say this, implanted deep enough with the meaning. It's like they skim through it and I think that's a fucking fantastic story. That was like, not even a story, but that was just such an awesome point that you just pointed out in the movie, but didn't point it out. So, yeah. And I don't know about you guys, I'm watching some of the most bizarrest movies out there. And I'm thinking, how the hell did these get like some strange shit? I watched something yesterday for an hour and 50 minutes and I looked at Megan and I went, are you fucking shitting me? Jamie went, how long have we just sat and watched that for? And I'm like, an hour and 50 minutes. I said, I'm starting to like not get concerned, but yeah, when you kind of think, I think, I could do better. That's good though, isn't it? When you think you could do better, that means you've got some good ideas. And otherwise you wouldn't think that, would you? I think I could get the message across stronger. It just gets lost in the movie. Do we have to be so opinionated, Lucy? I'm quite opinionated. Tomorrow is the full moon. I'm pleased you said that, Laurie, because when I was out earlier, as I was walking back, I looked at the moon and I thought, you look quite full. And I felt it was around about the 1st, I think I said. I kind of read somewhere that there was, I don't know what's going on, but that's interesting. Set your intentions. Set your intentions. And release all the shit, because the full moon's good for that. And isn't the full moon good for healing, for cleansing your healing instruments? Okay. So I feel that you need to get your crystals out. You're having deja vu. You need to get your crystals out on your windowsills, moonlight, the night before. Santax is bubbling beneath the consciousness, waiting for a moment to be divine. What's Santax? Syntax. Is that word tax? Does it have to be there? Synchronistic tax is bubbling beneath. That's our payoff, isn't it? That's our payoff. What are we paying off? We're being paid for our politeness. Okay. So, right, we're going to have to check out what this mental conflict means. Someone's in two heads about something. Language, the right words. Language, the right words. I struggle with words, if you hadn't kind of realised by now. Don't tell yourself that, Lucy. See? I just don't know all the words, and I'm sure that. Do you reckon there's that one person that knows all the words? Maybe the principal of a school? Fuck off. Okay. Tarot much. The principles. Yes, do that card and get some zzz. I'm not tired, Laurie. No, I'm not tired. But thank you, I will do. Get that card. She's kicking me off, guys. Laurie's kicking me off. Is it because I don't understand the words, some of the words? Be nice to me. Unconditional love, Laurie. Mental conflict, and we've got the Hangman. I'm going to get some more. You're not going to just leave it like that. It's the Hangman. The Enlightenment. Seeing as I felt like the universe was what was going on inside his head, that's just a shadow? I thought I had like another hair going down. Okay. Like a scar across my face. It's a shadow. Okay. I did feel like that was the sun as well, that something was like in front of it. Right, because I felt it was the sun energy, but I felt like the sun would be extremely way too hot. There was something blocking it. Now, as I said, that I felt like that was what's going on inside his head. Now, we turn it around that way, and we turn this dude up here, like that, yeah? This dude. You see? Top of the head. So it's the wisdom that's actually locked within him. But you need help and guidance, like to awaken you. That's nice, because that takes me to you standing tall against that tree trunk. And that tree trunk will be the tree of wisdom that you find in Eden. Not allowed to pick from it. Don't make the mistake of Eve or Adam by accepting the fruit from Eve. He should have been strong and said to Eve, what are you doing? Because you have all the wisdom of the divine. That's the tree of knowledge. You can have whatever you want. Just don't pick from that tree the fruits. There's no need to. And then in come that snake and told Eve that God was lying and he was keeping his powers back from them, and that if you ate the fruit, you would have more power than God. God told you that he created you with exactly the same power as him. Right then. So there's that wisdom that's within. And you need help. That you've got a little wand, you're tapping it. You need help to tap into that divine masculine. And none of us were told, just some of us figured it out along the way. And it's only fair that we share that, is it not? I wish someone had come to me. I was in network marketing, no one ever told me. I was still told in network marketing you had to work all the hours, you can best when you die. That's what they said to me. You can sleep when you die. Give you a nice little sheet to fill out, daily planner. Get you to fill out yourself. No time for rest. I followed them principles as well until I was like, this don't feel fucking right. Seriously. Especially when people in my team were being like guided like to miss birthdays and weddings and important events for them just so they could go to a meeting. I was like, I'm not telling my people that, sorry. And in the end, I couldn't take my people to these meetings. It was like, oh, this don't feel good. It's like, I can't allow you saying this shit to my team. And then it just all kind of fizzled out. Even the company, gone, poof, like that. It seems most companies I've worked for prior to this are like non-existent anymore. Thank the Lord I don't have to have a CV, go for a job. Work experience, I could just lie, couldn't I? Then I got, oh no, listen, I've been self-employed now for, it's coming up, the 31st of January, 2011. 10 years in January. Been self-employed. I vowed never to write myself a CV again. Do you think like the movie production team are going to need one from me? My experience. Now I've got YouTube. Check it out, I say. I'm very entertaining and I can sing. They haven't seen my dancing yet. Neither of you guys. Oh my goodness. Wait. It's going to be so exciting. Lucy, I remember speaking about this poor man's mental conflict. Well, it's his mental conflict, isn't it? Not mine. Okay. Tell me, what are you guys saying? I can pick up where we come from because we've got the little Zs. Bond. Divine. Heroic. Is that how you say that? Heroic. Probability. The highest outcome for self and others. You got it, Lucy. Okay. I'll try and figure that one out. Oh, we are used to hanging. Yeah. Bond. DM is 3D, but he's waking up. 3D money and status isn't everything. No. Age of Aquarius, so wonderful. It's going to be. Laurie, it is. You're right, Bond. It is. It's just wonderful. Laurie, I hear you, Bond, exactly what he's afraid of losing. What about me? Sometimes I get mad. I just go back to what Laurie's saying here. I hear you, Bond, exactly what he's afraid of losing. And we will all lose what we're afraid of. Was you afraid of losing your divine masculine? What happened? You lost him. You have to face all those fears. If you're fearful about money, even what the tax man can do, whatever it is that you're fearful about, you're fearful about your children, their safety. You got to be really careful about all this stuff. When we fear of our family's health and our parents' health, you're just putting sickness onto them by fearing about their health. You're basically saying that you don't trust the universe. And the biggest thing is that you're stating to others is you don't trust them to know what's right for them. You have to trust that people know what's right for them, even if it doesn't feel right for you. Anyway, So watch out for those fears. You're scared of losing all your money. That's why people hold on to it so much. Invest it, invest it. Watch what happens. Seriously, watch what happens. Your worst fears will come to light. We're looking to get to this point. I said it today. Do something every day that, you know, that makes you scared. And it's like, and soon there'll be no fear left. And then it feels so good. It's like, you can't wobble with that. Take it all. Take it all. Right, okay, watch your words, Lucy. They're not going to, okay? But because I'm not afraid of it. There's no point, is there? There's no point playing with someone if you're not even going to get like a reaction out of it and they just take it all in the flow. I mean, Divine just says, well, there's no point. It's not going to wobble her anymore. But you'll have to go through some wobbles, big wobbles. That was a light bulb moment. They're good, those light bulb moments. So, I mean, you just don't know who's going to say something to you. You find that as also as being like a mentor. Is not mental, a mentor. Especially when I was working with like people, you guys, yeah, you're my tribe. But once upon a time, I'd work with quite a big group of people and I'd be in daily contact with them and I'd actually go over and work with them, help them to build their businesses, really be part of their lives, like in the physical. Where am I going with this? I know, mentoring. And you could take them to these meetings. I like the big showcases because it was kind of like the national, showcase. There's some good speakers up as well, personal development speakers. And you'll take people and afterwards you kind of go to them, well, and they go, oh, I so love that person who got up there. Now, I might think that that person was absolutely shockingly shite, let's just say that. Not the way that I would have done it, but it would have had an impact on like my team member. And you kind of sit there and think, I've been saying that for like months, years, but sometimes it takes for someone else to say it. So even when it comes to like, let's say with Moon Cookie saying about her, hoping that her DM figures it out. Well, if he doesn't figure it out via you, there's a strong chance that someone else might come in and help him to figure it out. But you've kind of planted the little seed there. Seed of intentions. Right. What? Yes, Laurie, tell us. But sometimes you get mad. And Bond says, at him or yourself, Laurie? Laurie said, my Jupiter placement in Aquarius is all going to be revealed. At him. That's because you know his potential and you know what he's worth, but he has to see that, Laurie. And if he doesn't see it, he's going to keep attracting. You have no control over what your divine masculine attracts into his own environment. That all comes down to his mental attitude, whether it's a positive or negative mental attitude. I say this to Megan and Jamie all the time because Jamie is very, very positive in comparison to Megan. And I just say to him, you're not in control of Megan's vibration. She's going to attract whatever she attracts to her via her vibration. Don't let that affect you. I said, you're attracting some really good stuff. When he's leading by example, she'll get it. And the thing is, she actually talks about it like she gets it, but on the whole, she's more the negative side. He's definitely more upbeat, divine feminine, chirpy, and he's doing so well. So well. To keep this positive mental attitude consistent. And I said to him, don't worry about her. Okay, obviously, he tries to say to her, well, if you try to think of it like this or this way, but you can trigger each other. So all you need to do is just focus on your vibration and you will attract your match. And you want someone who's of a positive thinking as well, don't you? I mean, the two of you are going to manifest some pretty amazing miracles. A miracle. Okay, so We worked out at him. Can I please be in your movie? Yeah, Gal Gal, what do you want to do? You can, if you want to be in, yeah. What do you want to do, Gal Gal? I don't even know what the movie is yet. But of course you can. Do the costumes. Which is me. Oh, there's no getting around any of this. Okay, light bulb, thank you. Okay. Once you heal yourself, you are a DF, then you can be happy with a DM. Don't accept less. Breadcrumbs in and out. Yeah, that's the biggest thing for me at the moment. Breadcrumbs, not really. I'm not here to accept breadcrumbs anymore. Only the best will do. Well, that's what we're worth. And why not? Come on, guys. Right. Did we look at this mental conflict? What was we? Oh, about what's tapped inside here. Okay. I'm getting another card. And then we'll have a look at some other call. There you go. It's a transformation. A death of the ego, guys. It speaks in this card about the priest here has taken the sword away because no weapons are needed where we're going. Love doesn't fight. Love just is the death. And I do feel that this is the death of, so I say the death of old ways of thinking, but to be honest with you, we kind of need to go back to them old traditional ways of thinking. It's like the new age is not, well, we've got the new age of Aquarius, okay, coming, but what we're coming out of, that wasn't that fantastic, was it? Well, let's not say that. It provided contrast, but I think that maybe we need to go back and have a look at some of the older ancient scriptings that have just got lost. Not just over decades, but over centuries, really. So let's recall these principles. Oh, that was interesting. Having a good clean over there, Jasper. Bottom of the deck. Resting and rejuvenating. Divine Masculine's been in this energy quite a while, isn't he? He's near them trees. Lapping up all the knowledge and wisdom. Never stop learning, never. Don't get stuck. Spoonful of sugar. Sing, laugh, be joy. Yeah, and I was thinking about that as well, about never stop learning. Was to actually maybe really focus on doing a book a month in 2021. And I can actually let you guys know what book we read every month. I can go and choose 12 right now from my bookcase. And I think we should study a book a month, whoever wants to do that. And we can actually take notes and do little reviews on it and talk about it. A book a month. I thought about actually choosing 12 books, letting you know so that you have time to pre-order. But just order them off bloody Amazon. They'll be with you within a couple of days. Dirt cheap. Buy a used book. Don't buy brand new. Buy used. They're all great, Nick. All great, Nick. In great condition. And study along. And you actually need to invest. I don't know. If you really want to know where someone stands, you kind of ask them how they're getting on. He's like, what book are you reading at the moment? Guys, what book are you reading at the moment? No, not audio. I love audio, but choose a book as well. What book are you reading at the moment? What are you actually opening up? You're touching the paper. It's so important that you're actually highlighting the book. It's a study book. Personal development books are study books. If you're going to invest in the book, then you might as well study the fuck out of it. So far this year, what have I done? You'll see it when you believe it. That's on the channel under the playlist. And how to raise your own salary. That's an excuse, Bond, and there's nothing wrong with your eyes. You didn't even try, Bond. You can get like large print books. I know you can. You can even get yourself a magnifying glass that goes along. You're missing the point of it's about actually Books do something different than what audios do. And I'm not saying audios. Think and Grow Rich, I have that on Kindle. And maybe I need to order that in book form, not even use Kindle. It's electronic. So I'm going to order Think and Grow Rich in book form. I read Think and Grow Rich, started, but it was one of the first books, maybe within the first year. So it probably would have been 2011, but I never ordered the actual book. I ordered the audio, which is awesome, but you get that free of charge on YouTube. Brilliance, what's it called? It's done by a company called Brilliance something. It's a green cover. I think there's a few different versions. So, yeah, but that's all you have to ask someone. Is like, you want to know where someone is, just ask them what they're reading. Most people aren't even reading a book. I've started reading again just before I go to bed, like sitting there in silence and just reading a personal development book. I'm reading The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari, and I'm reading it on my own at the moment, not even feeling the need to share it. So, yeah. They're both good, I think, reading versus listening. That's why I like to read out loud, because I'm actually reading the book. I'm not reading it silently. I'm actually reading it out loud, and then I listen back to it, and it's going in that way. But with, let's just say, The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari, I'm reading it silently first. So there's another little avenue for it to be digested. I read it silently, okay? And then I'll go back and we read it chapter by chapter together. It's even better if you highlight. If you give me a chapter or a book, I could spend maybe a whole week just analysing that chapter. It depends how much you skim through it, or you go back and actually really understand what's being said or shared. Yeah, so I might do it like that. Actually read the book first, and then I have read these books, but it's been quite a lot of years since I've reread some, especially not since I've been into tarot. And so a good 2.5 years. But I would like to read, let me give you some that I'd like to read. Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. I think I might like to read you a book called Sumo, which is Shut Up and Move On. I think I might like to read you guys that. Another good book is Living with Passion, or Overcoming Rejection Will Make You Rich. That's a good book. How to Win Friends and Influence People in the Digital Age. That's an updated version. That's by Dale Carnegie. Very good. Another one, Back Like Napoleon Hill, back in the day. Really good book. Think and Grow Rich. It's got to be done. But we have read How to Raise Your Own Salary, which is the interview that led on to Napoleon Hill doing the research for Think and Grow Rich. What else is there? Don't Die With Your Music Still In You. Another good book. So I think I might get a list up. January, we'll start with The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. So good. You're going to get a lot out of that. So it's a fable. It's good. I like those. What's the others? 12 Pillars. Can't find that one at the moment. It will come to light. So there's all these great books that are so going to come in with what we're studying now. It's just without being aware or awakened to this part of the journey, that other stuff back then, it just didn't make the sense that it does now. So I'm quite confident that it makes sense and it helped me. It's going to help you. And I'm here to share stuff that I believe is going to help you evolve. Anyway, right, Lucy, shut up now. Okay. So, thanks, Gal Gal. Never stop learning. Don't get stuck. Spoonful of sugar. Sing, laugh, be joy. Bond. As long as there is still point. Bond. Audiobooks, my eyes. I know, darling. I can't read books anymore, my eyes. Yeah. I'm looking for good books to get into. There's so many. Moon Cookie. Okay. And no one had ever told me about a personal development book before actually you had a book of the month when you was in network marketing. Okay. But again, I just didn't feel it was explained, not in a way that I could comprehend or put it to the best use I could. Yes, left brain, right brain activity reading. Okay. Interesting. Does it activate different parts then? I've looked into the left brain and right brain, but again, that's something else that I could really do with studying. So there's, yeah, I shall work on maybe, I mean, you don't have to buy the book. I'm going to read it anyway, guys, which is going to be beneficial, but it'd be more beneficial if you actually purchased the book and started to build up your own collection of books. Abraham Hicks, Getting into the Vortex. Brilliant book. Comes with an awesome audio CD with it as well. Right, okay. Can we, well, we can do whatever we want, seeing as I'm this end in charge of like the operating of the camera. So I did read what does that REMD, therapy for years, very empowering. Okay, I don't know what REMD therapy is. Bond. Hi, New York versus LA. I feel we're just going to leave with a roomy message. I felt drawn to get one earlier and then we didn't, did we? No, because it was 2 Journey of Love cards. Right, I'm going to leave you guys. 1 hour, 26 minutes. I do like to talk, don't I? It's 25 to 1 in the morning. She is not a pumpkin. She's still an empress. How awesome is that? Anyone for some popcorn? No, so we can always start eating popcorn. I can see popcorn. Anyone for some popcorn? We can have some popcorn. How much coffee have I got there? Do you think popcorn's going to come in with the card? I don't know. Popcorn in a pink bag, and it's a mixture of sweet and salted. Sweet, sweet, oh, salt. I won't be long. Okay, let's finish this little late night live. Well, not really a little one, was it, Lucy? Watch out for monosodium. Oh, there's nothing that can hurt me, Bond. I don't worry about what's in any of whatever. My body is a tampon. But thank you, but I wouldn't ever check. As long as I don't feel guilty and I'm happy eating the popcorn, whatever's in there, that can't harm me. That's just how I can't change that attitude either, because that's like positive thinking for me. There's nothing in the food that the divine tells me to eat that could hurt me, only unless I tell myself that. So positive thinking. Anyway. But thank you. I'm going to eat some more now. That's how stubborn I am. If someone tells me not to do something, it's like, I don't know what you're talking about. So it won't affect me. There's nothing for you to fear or be worried about. You want to worry about being worried. That's what will do you the most damage, if you're a worrier. Right then. Bless you. I'm not being rude. And I don't mean it. If that concerns you, then you obviously, it's a concern. If you were to eat whatever it is that you think that's got in there, it's going to hurt you because you believe it's going to, whatever. Okay. I've got popcorn stuck in my teeth though. That's just too good. The all-encompassing hand. That's what we've got here. Card number 20. Now, interesting, it comes after Sacred Union. The cat's just knocked over a box that has all like little, what is she doing? Has all little bits and pieces in it. So like paper clips or, little odd keys or keys. Kids have keys, don't they? Just knocked it completely over. So it's like a box of little bits and pieces, an odd box that I just put little odd things in. That was Lily. But okay, let's read this message. And I'm going to love you and not leave you. I'm just going to love you. Okay. You are the essence of my existence. Who am I? A mirror in your hand. That's been coming up a lot tonight, isn't it, about the mirror? Whatever you do, I will do. I am your irresistible reflection. With every breath, I feel my heart is beating with yours. In your joy, I am exuberant. In your sadness, I am in sorrow. If you are bitter, I become bitter. And if you are grace, I become grace. My joy is when I am bewildered in your beauty and taste the sweetness of love on your lips. Listen, that's popcorn. If I pick a rose without you, it becomes a thorn in my hand. If I am the thorn, I become the rose in your hand. Rumi. I have held your hand in mine for so long that I have long since ceased to distinguish. Can't get the words out. Lily, you come out of there, darling. I have held your hand in mine for so long that I have long since ceased to distinguish where your sacred flesh once felt separate from mine. This sacred grasp pulses with love divine, and there is one hand, holding and held, one being, loving and loved, though we may appear to be less ecstatic angels, to be two. The love that gives us this handfast, beloved, is so powerful we could spin the entire universe upon its axis, and still our hands will be joined, gently and yet enduringly, in unfailing love and sublime friendship. Perhaps you are in need of reassurance, dearest one. Perhaps you have been feeling somewhat alone on your path, or struggling with a matter deep within your precious, beautiful heart and speaking of it to no one. Such loneliness that can foster in the heart, with no other to bear witness to your life experience. You may question your life, your sanity, your truths, and create doubt where no doubt need be. This must stop now. You are worthy of so much more, and this suffering is not essential for your growth now. It is time to let it be and to open up to the touch of grace. So this oracle comes to you as the hand of the divine. It is the all-encompassing hand, the hand that has no limitation upon the blessings it can bestow, upon the troubles it can lift from you. Excuse me, it's so rude to burp, but I'm so sorry. I don't know if it's the coffee or the popcorn. Okay. I'm trying to look for the last full stop. It is the all-encompassing hand, the hand that has no limitation upon the blessings it can bestow, upon the troubles it can lift from you, upon the tenderness it can communicate to you through sacred touch. Allow that divine hand to reach for you, beloved. Do not turn it away. Do not let old shame, guilt, or mistaken notions of false independence keep you from accepting this heavenly hand. This hand reaches to gently wipe away tears of the past. It will deftly unravel the ties that have bound your own hands, preventing you from fully giving and receiving according to your worth, which is incontestable and without limit. The divine hand will reach for you in your meditations, your sleep, and your prayers. It will reach for you through life circumstances, through the smile or hug you receive from another, or the touch of another human being. It will reach you through the song of a bird, the falling of leaves, the soft fur of a beloved pet, through song lyrics that seem to speak what you are feeling deep inside, or the colourful dress of the stranger across the street who catches your eye and makes you smile. This divine hand is reaching for you now through this oracle. This divine hand is reaching for you now through this oracle. Yes, says the great beloved, I am reaching for you. Yes, I know you. You are my own. I would never abandon you. Perhaps you have turned from me unknowingly, forgotten how much I love you because the world is in a forgetful daze too, and ignores the caress of the breeze, the joyful acknowledgement of every sunrise, and the reverence made radiant in every sunset. Life is the touch bestowed by my hand. Shall you receive me? Let me love you. Let me restore your soul and remind you there is nothing to fear now. Come, lay down your weapons and your fear for this moment. Quit using that mouth to cry for war or to cry in despair. Bring yourself to my table and use that mouth to taste some bold and rich wine instead. Enjoy with me in this moment the unbreakable bond that lies between us. Allow me to bring the cup of wine to your lips. Behind your head so gently lies my all-encompassing hand. Know the peace of my love, so deeply can it register with you now, that you shall never again forget it. This oracle comes with a particular message for you. There may be a situation or circumstance in your life that you may feel is somehow unable to be solved. This oracle comes with reassurance that there is nothing beyond the reach of the divine hand of grace. All can be solved. All can be resolved. There is always a higher, better, more beautiful outcome possible. You are asked to pray using the sacred honouring ritual and to do so with conviction. The divine has this situation in hand and all is unfolding as it should be. Ask for help each day by saying, I ask for help this day in all ways through unconditional love. Thank you. You can be more specific in your request, asking for help in a particular relationship or project too if you wish. The divine wants to lend you a hand. You must ask for help first, however, so ask. Empower that all-powerful hand of grace to bless your life and all circumstances, relationships, and situations that have been or are yet to be for you. Excuse me. Okay, guys, I'm going to end with this sacred honouring ritual. I believe so. I might get You've Got This cards. I'll just check just on your messages. I'm so sorry. I've got like the burps. Place one hand resting upon the other with palms joined together. Say aloud, through the loving grace of Rumi, I can see something moving over here. If I look at it directly, it will stop moving. But I can actually see the journey. Yeah, it's a journey of love. Rumi's here. A journey of love box moving over here. Just focus on this card, Lucy. Okay, on this book. Place one hand resting upon the other with palms joined together. Say aloud, through the loving grace of Rumi, brother of my soul who loves me without condition, these hands are now blessed as the hands of the lover and the beloved, as the one divine hand, all encompassing. I am blessed, protected, nurtured, and received. I am touched by the divine with compassionate mercy and loving tenderness. I call on the hands of grace to touch, heal, bless, and protect all aspects of myself and my life journey. Through divine grace, so be it. Simply rest with your hands in the same posture for several moments, then finish your ritual. If you wish, you may continue by speaking in prayer to the divine and offer up any issues or concerns you have. Give it a voice. It doesn't matter how small or major the issue may seem. Talk it over with the great beloved, a wonderful and responsive listener. When you are finished, place your hands in prayer, bow your head, and simply say thank you. You have completed your sacred honouring ritual. Interesting message tonight, guys. Okay, you've got this. Here they are. The body can't reconcile with the spirit because it knows it will die and the spirit goes on. Love yourself. Now, yes, love this Rumi. Wonderful. Still don't know what that means. Thank you for sharing, Lucy. Sweet dreams. Sweet dream bond. And sweet dreams, not just one dream. Sweet dream. Have a sweet dream bond. Bet you come back tomorrow, maybe, or the next day and tell me about this amazing dream you've had. Gal Gal, sweet dreams. I see skies are blue. She's already seen her dreams, Gal Gal does. I see skies are blue, red roses too. That's a nice little poem going on there. I see skies of blue, red roses too. I mean, people are like remaking these songs. Why not us? And I think to myself, what do we think to ourselves, guys? What a wonderful world. We're creating it. Love it. And I say to myself, oh, fucking hell. Cow, I didn't even read the rest of it. Sweet dreams, I see skies are blue and roses too. And I say to myself, what a wonderful world. I didn't even look at that. Swear. How do you swear? I don't know. Well, I know how to swear. Fuck, bollocks, shit, wank. Not said in an aggressive way. Woo! Gal. Bit of a sync going on there. Okay. Thank you for joining me tonight, guys. Every day is another chance to be alive, like fully alive. No fear, no concerns. Just whatever you do, just make sure you do it with joy and make sure you enjoy it, whatever you're doing. You can't go wrong then. Someone says, why are you doing that? Say, because I enjoy doing that. Go mind your own business. Sort out the other stuff like that you don't enjoy. Go find stuff. No, we're not focusing on the unhealthy, are we? Or toxic. I got smashed in the teeth for focusing on that shit. And then something else like, smacked me right in the face. Every day is another chance. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Those who are brave are free. Yeah, it's not a journey for the faint-hearted, is it? No. They'll be seriously in A&E all the time. Those who are brave are free. 'Cause I'm free to do what I want any old time. You're cleaning your room while listening, fresh sheets. Oh, that's going to feel so amazing to get into bed tonight. Bond, I felt like I was getting into your bed tonight, Bond. Your bed's going to feel amazing. It's going to smell so divine as well. There's nothing that beats like clean linen. Okay. I love it. Fresh linen. Be the reason someone smiles today. Yeah. And be at ease with yourself. Okay, because if we're not at ease with ourselves, come on, you guys, you know what you will attract if you're not at ease. Disease. When you're dissing the easiness of life and you're making it harder than what it needs to be, you're more likely to contract a disease. Your own doing, but no one told us to. Be at ease with yourself. Easy now. I love it. I'm going. I feel like there was maybe some good messages that come out tonight. Clean sheets. Mark! Yeah, clean sheets. Mark, is this the first time you popped in to say hello? I haven't seen your name as of yet. Apparently Carol might have been here. Anyway, and done a disappearing act. I'm off. Just the same as when you get your teeth cleaned. I've got to go and floss and get the popcorn out of my teeth. Because that's the healthy choice for me. I'm going. I love you all dearly. This you know. And you should not doubt or question. I will catch up with you guys later. I imagine it'll be tomorrow, or today, but I really don't. Oh, we're on 11%, but I really don't know what's going to occur until the morning occurs. I just got here. I know. Well, perfect, Mark. Just to say hi and a cheerio. I've been on for 1 hour, 46 minutes and 40 seconds. So, and it is 0057, and I'm going. I've got 11% on my battery. Be at ease with yourself is how we're leaving this reading. And I'll catch up with you always. I'll catch up with you always as I'm reading like moon cookies. I've always been a maverick and free think. Oddballs. That's what keeps coming up to me. We're like oddballs. We're not really. People can look at us as being a bit odd and the way that we kind of but it doesn't matter, does it, what they think? As long as you've done your own research and your own kind of, it only matters what you think. Thinker. I got that, moon cookie. Yeah, I got that you're a free thinker. Right, I'm going. I love you all dearly. I'll catch up with you soon. So have a nice evening, whatever it is that you're doing. Positive thinking now, guys. And let's get ready for 2021. Exciting year. I've been waiting for this, guys. We've been preparing for this. Okay. Are you ready? We're ready. Hi, Empress Embodiment. You can always watch it on the rerun. If you're not subscribed, Empress, then press pause and just rewind this video. If you are, then it should be available to you in your subscription messages because it takes about 12 hours. I've worked it out. So let me have a look. What's the time now? So it's 1 o'clock in the morning. So this video, I believe, will be on my channel. Like if you search my videos on my channel, I reckon it's going to be like 1 o'clock, 12 hours time. I'm trying to work out how long it takes to upload these bloody lives because it's not like with a Premiere. They take it away for a little bit unless you've kind of had it in your pop up in your notifications. Anyway, so you haven't missed it, darling. It's all good. You can't miss anything. It's all perfectly timed. Bloody chocolate sauce down my jeans. Okay, I'm going. I just need to chill out now before it's my bedtime. Much love. I'll catch up with you guys later. Sweet dreams, safe travels. And, well, it's 5 p.m. on Monday, is it? So 5 a.m. then, I reckon, tomorrow morning. I don't know. Listen, I'm just trying to work this out, okay? I don't know. I don't know what the guidelines are. They don't really tell you much. They just do what they want to do, like change your emojis and that. Okay, right, I'm going. Much love. Take care. Bye for now.